What up, man? Welcome to the Fakalaha podcast where we talk about this, that, and the other, man. And right now, I definitely got a nice treat for y'all today and shit. Real talk and shit. It's this one lady. I ain't even watch it all, but I wanted to watch it with y'all though, and I wanted the ladies to give me some type of understanding on. Uh, I know a lot of women basically want men that have money and security, and most women do chase the bottom dollar. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want a man with a lot of money and stuff. Some gold diggers, some genuine, all that. But I wanted to definitely touch on the topic that most people is not really hip to and shit. And most women, I just want to know, like, would you date a man that's struggling or trying to come up and make his own way in the world and such, you know what I'm saying? So today we definitely got one like that for y'all and shit. So without further ado, let's jump into this and then we'll talk about it. Like I said, always keep the phone lines open and stuff. If you want to comment and stuff, you definitely can. With that being said, let's get into this though. And we back with another one, man. Like I said, thank y'all for coming out to the Fakalaha podcast. So without further ado, let's get into this young lady and see what she's talking about.
Ladies, will you date a man who makes less money than you? Will you date a man who is struggling and on his come up? Will you date a man who cannot ball out on you, who cannot take you to the store and pop them tags? He cannot buy the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. He can't even buy the biggest Coach bag in the store if you want it. Okay, he cannot even pay the bill at the restaurant. But he's kind, he's warm, he's wonderful. Will you date him, ladies? Will you? Will you? Today we're going to talk about that. What's up, YouTube? It is your girl, Lydia Caesar, aka the Sassy Wife. And I am back today to talk about something that I see all over social media. I see this all over Facebook. I see this all over Instagram. I see men being frustrated with this, and I see women being vocal about this. Ladies, will you date down? A lot of men feel that women will not date down. I've seen statuses like, all these girls want is a rich dude. I personally do not agree with this. I know for a fact that I have dated before men who don't have a lot of money. I've dated guys who are like borderline broke before. I have been the person to pay for dates before. Here's what I think. The first thing is that women do not want to date a man that is lazy. If you are lazy, you're probably having a hard time finding a woman because that is a major turnoff. I think that women, good women, see potential. And if as a man you have great potential, you will be surprised as to how a woman will ride for you when she knows that you are gonna be something.
She make a valid point and stuff. One thing that I truly try not to be, well, I ain't gonna say try not to be, I really ain't that type of person is being dependent. You get a lot of men that's dependent, like they don't want to get it themselves. They ain't trying to. They basically just need somebody to carry them, like, and most real men don't fall under that category far as a struggling person that really, I ain't gonna say it's hard to say, but person that got ambition and drive and such, but really it's kind of hard getting his mojo in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Things happen to real G's and things happen to borderline men that or women that's really trying to get back on their feet and stuff, but trying to find a direction and such though. So she definitely make a great point about most women that's kind of successful date down because they see potential in the person they choose and in the sense. So I can kind of see that and stuff though.
You'll be surprised as to how a woman will ride for you when she knows that you are gonna be something. No woman wants to be carrying a man for the rest of her life. I think that is one of the first things that will make a woman say, I'm not interested. It's not the fact that your bank account is modest, it's the fact that you are not a go-getter. You are lazy. If a woman sees that you have a hustler mentality, that you have bigger dreams than where you are right now, right? You're ambitious. She will ride with you. She will shoot in the gym with you. A man that when you guys come together, you guys are going to build an amazing empire together. I have a lot of friends. Every single one of them has dated a man who's made less money than her. I think that that's saying a lot. What you need to also do is check where you're looking. Where are you? If you meet a girl in the club while you're popping bottles, you got the sparklers all around, you got money flowing, and that's how you meet her, what do you think she's going to expect? Look at where you met her. Look at the type of energy that you were giving off and the type of lifestyle that you were showing. This is what she's going to expect from you. You cannot be finding the most popular popping girl on Instagram, the most, party hardy girl who's always at the club, always at the bottle tables, and expect this woman to understand your humble beginnings and expect her to see your potential.
Damn. Shout out to this lady, man. I'm gonna have to go back in my history and subscribe to this lady, cause she seemed like a realist though. And furthermore, she definitely right. Depending on the atmosphere you in, is basically honestly is how you can kind of judge, I guess. Meaning, like she said, if I'm in that bitch popping bottles, throwing monies at the stripper and shit, this bitch probably think I got it going on, and she gonna live the life and stuff. She ain't gonna be respecting the fact a lot of trials and tribulations and such, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you get the ones that's kind of humble and also know where you come from and stuff. And so you right about that though and stuff, sweetheart. Damn.
Some women are not interested in potential. They want to find an already made man, a man who already got money. And listen, they're out there.
I don't mean to keep cutting off the video like that, but I think that's why most men, I ain't gonna say most, all men, if not most, rather have a woman that's down or below average, because it's less headache and less work and stuff, especially if she got potential, meaning in her looks and the way she carry herself. A nigga can easily like make her into $1,000,000, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like women kind of don't seek out the good in potential men, like, despite of them not having it. Only if I was to fuck with this nigga or if I was to fuck with this woman, she would be way better. Like, that's the potential you should see, and it should be like almost an investment that you will be rewarded, not looking for something, but more, shit, this might be your shining armor. I look at it like this. If I was rich or something, I would date a woman that had nothing. On the simple fact, she probably appreciate me way more than a woman that already got it and stuff. Like, just on the simple fact, I showed her a lot of things, molded her, like, gave her, like, it'll be more pleasant to me than just having an already made woman, in a sense. Like, I like building from the ground up because everybody appreciate it more. We know where we came from, and you know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to understand the realist to this shit and definitely be able to see potential in on some real shit though, man. So,
Fellas, you got to understand there are rich dudes out here looking to ball out on a woman. Some women are out here looking for that man. And guess what? That is okay. If that's what he wants and that's what she wants, that's fine. But I'm talking to the fellas with a modest bank account who also deserve a good woman. They are out there. Change your sphere of influence. Change who's around you. Change where you're looking for women. Maybe you might need to go to church. Find you a good humble sister. Maybe you might find her through a friend, a recommendation, being hooked up. But if you're in the club or if you're looking at a certain type of female, you have to understand that they're going to come with expectations and you may not be able to meet those expectations. What also tends to happen is sometimes men become resentful towards all women because of some of the nasty women that they have dealt with. She doesn't want to date you or see you because you don't make enough money. You can't go to the right restaurants. You can't drop thousands of dollars on her on a bag. You can't spend $400 on dinner. So she's not interested. She may call you broke. She may talk about you to her friends. She may belittle you, make you feel like you're nobody. And because you've dated and encountered women like this, you're now resentful towards all women. And a woman can feel this. If you out the gate are like, yo, well, we got to go half on this first date, that's a little bit of a turnoff. First impressions are lasting. And I'm not saying that this has to continue for the entire relationship, but I'm saying best foot forward first. I don't care what the first date is. You can be the one to plan it. It could be Applebee's. It could be Ruth Chris. It could be a Starbucks, a walk, and a movie. Whatever it is, you should be the one as the man that's footing the bill for the very first date, because first impressions are lasting. Now, does this mean that going forward in the relationship, this woman's never going to pay for anything? No, it doesn't. So what you don't want to do is push away the good, kind women because you've had experiences with gold diggers or women who will not date a man who doesn't have a lot of money. That comes off resentful and negative, and that can be a huge, huge, huge turnoff when you're trying to date somebody. So make sure that you check that and that you're confident in yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you can pay your bills, if you can take care of yourself, you're good. And you deserve to find a woman who will respect that. You're not going to find her by pushing away every woman and thinking that they're all the same, because that's just wrong.
I don't get. Is I'm on? Oh. I don't get people that think like that and shit. Like how they be saying all men are dogs or all women is hoes. Like, and all, like, I mean, I just don't get into all that and shit. Like, I just meet who I meet and I go from there and I do my own assessments. Like, but for the most part, she absolutely right on that and shit though. If I was rich, I wouldn't think every woman was out for my money and stuff. But I wouldn't flaunt my money where it looked like that's what I'm looking for, to be taking care of some women and stuff. Like, it'd just be more subtle in a sense. Like, but to each his own.
I also think that if you're not in a certain place financially, that you shouldn't be dating. You should not be struggling to pay for dates. So let me know what you think. Ladies, will you date a man who has no money? Have you? Are you willing to put in the hard work with him to build the empire together? Fellas, what is your experiences with women? Do you think I'm right? Or if I am wrong, please say so loud and clear in the comments. This is an open discussion. Let's talk about it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel.
All right. Well, like I said, man, shout out to that woman though, man. I kind of forgot her name. It was on there, but my screen's so far away and shit. People say I need glasses. But I don't. But I just feel like I picked this lady just because she was more 50-50 with it. Like, most women talk, and I hate that. Like, I just feel like, honestly, man, if you see potential, a diamond in the rough, or somebody that just fit the bill but just not quite there yet, I just think that you should just put an investment in that and stuff, man. I think that person appreciate you way more, value you way more, and understand that you definitely got they back, and that's really that and stuff. Like, so you just gotta be humble, man. You just gotta shoot for the stars and believe in what you believe in, man. Eventually, it might turn out what you want it to be, though. If not, you can always say, man, you help somebody, man, become that person who they wanted to be. With that being said, I'm out of here. Fakalaha Podcast. I'm out. Y'all like and subscribe and share this shit with others and shit, man. Let them know what's really good, though. I'm out.